street with you again. I'm eating you again. I'm eating you nigga. If my stomach is straight, I'm feeding my again. Come get you a plate. I'm treating you niggas again. My wifey got cake. It's her season, my nigga. You bitches are late. You bitches are late. Give me the model and make. I got the pole that can make. Would you mind if I take? Yo, I'm just trying to be great. You again are done for. What you think I was done for? It just hit me to get more. Would you give me an inch for? I'ma take it a mile, take it some more, break for a while, tally it up, then break it all down. Then look at the world I traveled around.
Beat like mine. If you love me, if you love me, then let this be love.
No love. No love.
Up off that? Yeah. Yes. 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 Up off. God, y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is, huh? Yeah. Huh? It's hump day, baby, baby, boo, we'll do it, we'll do it. What's up, my people? This is Showbiz The Adult. All right, man, look at who we have here. We already have my man, Blackheart. What's going on? Oh, let me see. Biz, good morning. Thank you for the content as always. Thank you so much, my brother. And liking your brothers just wasn't part of the bargain. Let me see what else we got. Nice. What's going on with you? Oops. All right, man. Look, first, I want to say this. You guys know what we're about to talk about. I mean, we got to talk about what's getting under everyone's skin. We got to talk about what's getting under everyone's skin, and I have no idea why. I know it's getting under everyone's skin because I couldn't even go to sleep last night. It was DM after DM, email after email, and I am completely confused on how or why you're so confused. Eldest True Spence versus Keith one time Thurman at 154. What's the problem? What up, Biz? Somebody tell me. What's the damn problem? What's the problem? What's the shock? What's the disappointment? How are you disappointed? Why are you mad? Where's the confusion? What's the problem? Because I'm excited and I'm fine. Let me see. Al Heyman made a power play. Okay, that's how you see it. I don't even see it that deep, but that's fine. Let me see exactly what's the problem. Malik, I'm trying to figure this out. Look at Steve. No problem here, Biz. Everybody, if you haven't done it already, please give it up for the Varnell Hills Boxing. Hit the like. Close out the chat. Hit the like.
With a laugh under the cabbage patch. She's a pretty lady, and then sign some autographs. The Varnell man can boing boing.
Hit the Tyson Bell. Let me see. Best Life says something, and let me see what Best Belly is the prop. Yeah. You talking about the rip? Yeah. Hold on. We give me that Best Life.
With you, for real.
No belt. Okay, let's talk about no belt. Biz, have you seen the short clip of Tank and Haney sparring? No, I haven't seen it yet. So look, okay, let's talk about the no belt. One, forget no belt, it's at 154. So I'm going to have to explain this to you, no belt guys. Hold on, let me see. Jorge Torres. The Moist. ones just like to call everyone trash as long as it ain't their favorite fight. Well, yeah, there are moist people that has a problem with everything. All you need to do, just go around, look at comments, look at media. There's going to be certain sources and certain people who have they just complain about everything. Everything is a complaint. Okay, I understand they try to find a way to complain, but let's talk about no belt. All right, let me explain this to you slowly. Okay, it's at 154, so Errol Spence doesn't have a belt there. That's number one. So you understand that. Number two, Errol the Truth Spence can barely make 147. Barely. It's a wrap. The guy can't. He's like Devin Haney. Do the Devin Haney. Devin Haney is like, brother, Ramadan, I cannot make lightweight. You see him. Errol Spence, like, I can't make. That's why Errol Spence said no more tune-ups. If that guy is going to burn his body out to get to 147, it got to be a fighter who is worth it. He can't go through another training camp at 147 unless it's Terrence Bud Crawford. It got to be at 154. The thing is this. Then who at 154? Would you prefer Brian Castaño? That wouldn't be bad. I would like that too. Fundora? Yes, I would definitely like that if you're going to make a go at 154. But if you're trying to get a fight in, and you have to do it at 154. Now, the complaint about no belt, if Keith one time ain't complaining, why are you? Keith took the fight. For me, hey, man, you ain't fighting for a belt. You know that, right? Yeah, I don't care. I just want to fight Errol Spence. Okay, then fine. That's why I said it was thug life yesterday. Keith Thurman, who am I? It's not for a belt. Keith Thurman, are you okay? Yep. Then let's go. You want to just throw your damn hands? Yeah. Okay, fine. Let me see. Spence not coming back to 147. For Terrence Crawford, he would. My son trains in the same gym as Tierra Brown. Beautiful. That's her and I, we talk pretty frequently now. She's definitely an active police officer. She said she quit. But by the way, I definitely appreciate you and your content. Thank you so much, my brother. So we'll see. No belts, no problem. And plus, it's consistent with Errol Spence fans. Errol Spence fans are like, hey, he said he wasn't going to fight Keith Thurman, put his belts up to fight Keith Thurman. Well, he kept to it. I'm back in the gym this week, going to Frazier this bag. There you go. Much love to you, Steve. Makes sense. Makes sense to me. It's like common sense for me. No belt means someone doesn't have the confidence. No, best life. No best life. I'm going to tell you, best life. Let me tell you what no belt means. No belt means Errol Spence ain't fighting at 147 unless it's Terrence Crawford. That's it. He's going to fight at 154. Now, no belt also means Keith Thurman is fighting for the bag. He's going to fight Errol Spence, get to the bag. He ain't trying to fight a Boots. He's not trying to be a gatekeeper for nobody. That's what he said. So he's trying to fight the big dogs. And he's going to fight. He wanted Errol Spence or Terrence Bud Crawford. He's going to fight him for the bag, not the belt. Which brings a little bit of truth to Ryan Garcia's statement now. Ryan Garcia said belts don't matter. Hold on. Wait a second. Ryan Garcia wasn't even the first one to say it. Floyd Mayweather said all belts do is collect dust. So it cannot be one Floyd Mayweather fan that has a problem with what Ryan Garcia said, because he wasn't even the originator of the idea. Floyd Mayweather was. Floyd Mayweather said he fights for the money, not for the belts. Belts just collect dust. So Keith one time, Thurman, being of that era, one of those fighters who is immediately impacted by the Floyd Mayweather effect. Keith Thurman wants to fight Errol Spence for the bag. Here's the thing that I'm Handsome Stone. Yeah, you got that right. Showbiz doesn't miss, baby. I'm saying this wide open. Why is there even a concern about belts? What happened to enjoying a great non-title fight? What happened to enjoying that? There you go. Sauce, you hit the nail on the head for me. You hit the nail on the head for me. What I like more than anything, and I keep telling you guys, are fights. Keith Thurman and Errol Spence punching each other in the face. I'm fine. Well, Keith Thurman trying to punch Errol Spence in the face, and Errol Spence being a bone collector hit him in the ribs. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm going to tell you this, too. Just like this, it's not this bad, but I remember when I saw Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones. I was like, Mike Tyson's in the ring with Roy Jones. I know it was an exhibition, but I said, oh my God, he's staring down Roy Jones. That gave me chills. I started my channel talking about Keith Thurman ducking Errol the True Spence. I started my channel with that. So to finally get the foundation of my channel, you guys remember me making Keith Thurman open up portals and disappearing? This fight means a lot for this community and this channel. There wouldn't be a Showbiz The Adult community if I wasn't so pissed off at Keith One Time Thurman for ducking Errol Spence back in the day. Now that Keith Thurman is fighting him for no belts, just scrapping him to scrap, I'm fine, which brings some truth to Keith Thurman and his injuries. I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to put my belts up to fight Errol Spence with my injuries. And he didn't know if he was going to heal like Wolverine or never heal at all. Tim Butler, you hear me, Tim? Keep spitting the facts. 100%. And I'm going to tell you this. Tell him, show. Yeah. Keith, no matter how much y'all complain now, because everybody are complainers, especially at the beginning. No matter how much you complain now, you're going to be hyped for the fight. Every last one of you. When the press conference is going, it's going to be hilarious. And to see them boys in there with the history they have, that's going to be a big fight if you like it or not. If you like it or not. It's a big fight if you like it or not. Sorry, and you're going to like it. Yep. Here's the thing, too. How many times has Keith Thurman lost? How many times has Keith Thurman lost? And Best Life and everybody who said Keith Thurman has a weak body. Maybe it's because he's weight drained at 147. Maybe he wants 154 too. But how many losses Keith? One to Manny Pacquiao. So you got one guy in Errol the True Spence who has fought Showtime Sean Porter, Danny Swift Garcia, and Kell Brook, and Ugas. And then you have another guy in Keith One Time Thurman who fought Danny Swift Garcia, Showtime Sean Porter, and Manny Pac-Man Dan Pacquiao. Y'all talking about Sean Porter being retired now. Y'all talking about two of the best resumes in the welterweight division facing each other. And y'all want to find a reason to cry? Hold on, let me see. Thank you so much for the super sticker, my man. Boom, boom. Hit the Tyson bell. Do I think Keith One Time Thurman has a chance? Everybody got a chance. Who I got my money on? Errol the True Spence. By stoppage. Has anybody ever stopped Keith One Time Thurman? No. So what I'm saying is this. Errol the True Spence has an opportunity now to have all those boys from his era on his resume. Like it or not, when it's all said and done and his career is over, especially if he gets Terrence Crawford on this resume. Like it or not, Errol Spence is going to be a guy who fought him all of his era. Ah! Wait a second. Let me tell you. There's a guy or two Floyd Mayweather fought. Didn't fight. I'm sorry. There's a guy or two Floyd Mayweather didn't fight. Right? But when you look at Floyd Mayweather's resume, it's very hard to say he ain't fight them all. That guy that fought Sugar Shane Mosley, Oscar De La Hoya, Miguel Cotto, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. It's hard to say he ain't fought them all. Errol the True Spence has an opportunity to be one of those. I'm late, but better late than never. Be unique. You feel me? Hold on. Uh-oh. We have Showbiz the Pup wants to join the show, everybody. Hold on. Showbiz the Pup wants to join the show. We have Showbiz the Pup. Let me see if we can get Showbiz the Pup in. Where is Showbiz the Pup at? Let's see if we can get Showbiz the Pup in. Can we get him in? Oh, there you are, Pup. I know you had something to say, man. I know you wanted to get on. So what do you have to say?
Look, I'm just saying, you have to be neutral here. Everybody had a problem with Bud Crawford fighting Ebenezer. Now, Errol Spence is taking on Terrence Crawford. Hey, what are you doing, Showbiz? Playing damage control. You bet not be playing damage control.
Damage control? Look, I'm not playing damage control. Look, if Terrence Crawford can get his tune-up fight with Ebenezer, what I'm saying is, what, Errol Spence can't get his tune-up fight? Don't you want him to get a tune-up and not be gone for like a year and a half before fighting Terrence Crawford? Come on, man.
Y'all had a problem with Ebenezer. But you don't have a problem with Keith Thurman.
I didn't have a problem with Evanescence.
Y'all keep saying oil and water don't mix. Now we all at the beach, washing off the big fish.
Dude, that sounds extremely familiar. Was that you or you just quote somebody else?
I have no idea what you're talking about. That was mine.
Dude, that sounds like a rap I heard or something like that.
I'm just saying Terrence Bud Crawford is a dog. I remember me and Bud went on the robbery. We had to kill witnesses because Bud's beard kept sticking out.
Now, Pup, did that really happen or are you quoting Jay-Z lyrics?
Nope. I'm just saying you can pay for school, but you can't buy class.
It really sounds like you're quoting like rap lyrics or something.
You can learn how I dress just by checking my fresh. Checking my fresh. Checking my fresh.
Oh, come on, man. That's swagger like us. Huh? How this guy going to sit here? Much love to Showbiz the Pup. But you ain't throwing one by me. You just wanted to join the show so you can have rap some bars that you learned from back in the day. This man here rapping swagger like us and shit like, hold on. Something happened big. Something done happened big. Everybody, anybody, flex on him.
Cheese. His name is Cheese.
They say they don't fuck with me, but
Bling bling. King Kong ain't got
On Cheese. Man, Cheese, flex on him. See. Pow. King Kong ain't got on Cheese. Oh, you shot me in my arm. Let me see what Cheese had to say. At the doc, ortho. Okay, but checking in. Much love, brother. We'll watch back as per. Yeah, saw. Hey man, make sure you're okay. Saw anyone called a nerd. Talking about top spot. Come on with the silence aside. Roll that. My man Charles at word Cheese. Charles at word Cheese. Where are you? Flex on him.
Cheese. His name is Cheese.
they say they don't fuck with me, but
bling bling. King Kong ain't got
On Cheese. Charles at word Cheese paying his tithes like you always do. The biggest donator to this channel. Much love to Charles at word Cheese. And brother, stay safe, brother, and be healthy. My man Cheese, hit the Tyson Bell. Let me see. He think he's slick quoting them songs. Right. Need to ask how he go big on big with that head and them eyeballs. I don't know how he does it. His eyes bigger than mine. But listen, I'm not playing damage control. I'm not playing damage control whatsoever. Listen, dude, if you guys recall, I had no problem with Terrence Bud Crawford fighting Evanescence. That's where all y'all slip up. I had no problem with Terrence Crawford fighting Evanescence. Y'all can't find one moment where I had a problem with Terrence Crawford fighting Evanescence. I told you guys time and time again, when the fight was first announced, I said, that's about right. They got to get a fight in. That's the first thing. That was my first response. I said, both of them, they got to get a fight in. And then I said, Terrence Crawford, he got to get to the bag. He ain't fought at all in 2022. That's exactly what I said. I said they both got to get a fight in. So if there's anybody out there upset with Errol Spence, but fine with Terrence Crawford fighting Evanescence, you got a damn problem. Something's wrong with you. I don't know why you're lying to yourself. Damn, that cheddar was sharp. It's the Tyson Bell. And this is what I want to say. You know, she's the man, Blackheart. She's the man. Let me see. Said it yesterday, 2023, new box of Spence versus Thurman. Yeah. Oh, shout out to all of you who knew Spence and Thurman was going to fight way before I knew it. Many of you who were, hey, Terrence Crawford and Spence not going to fight. It's going to be Spence versus Thurman. The writing was on the wall, okay? And there was a lot of you that thought it was PBC's plan to begin. Hey, yo, we have a message from YayBizz. Everybody, YayBizz want to come in here and say something about Keith One Time Thurman versus the Elder True Spence. Let's see what YayBizz have to say.
So, right. So you have Mandatories by the sanctioning bodies, and right, it's just an opportunity to negotiate, right? And how would the sanctioning bodies get kickback money, right? If right, and the champions not fighting champions. Ryan Garcia said belts don't matter, right? And it seems like it seems like these promoters are proving them right. And I'm, as a creative, right, because Evanesian wasn't a mandatory, and Corey Chase.
You know, that's polar tink tink right there. That's you know, that's I'm gonna be patient with Biz. I don't know what he's getting to. He may be a genius. I don't look, bro. I don't know what he's getting to, but I'm a hang in there with him. I'm a hang in there with him. He knows something. I'm not going to say he's completely gone. He knows something. He was getting to something. But, yeah, something about mandatories. Will Keith Thurman fighting Errol Spence at 154, how does that erase the mandatory for the belt? I don't know. Well, it's up to Keith Thurman. It's up to Keith Thurman to say, hey, mandatory. Like, you got to fight me. He's fine with fight at 154, so I guess the mandatory is erased. But I want to say this too. Hold up. Wait a second. Before I get to that, everybody hit the like. Hold on, wait a second. Everybody, close out the chat. If you haven't done it, please hit the like.
Hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, get those.
Look, I wanted to say some more, but I think what we have to do is go to the comments. We have to read through the comments to see if I cover all the bases here with how you guys feel about this fight. So let's go to the comments first. All right. And then we'll continue talking about this. Here's the comments.
Fix me some of that Dick Gregory.
All right, here we go. So Keith Thurman is not in his prime. This is a glorified tune-up. Okay, of course. Say something we don't know. All right. This is a stay busy fight. Errol Spence, I don't think it'll be okay for Terrence Crawford to have a fight with David Evanesian, get his cobwebs out, because you saw how he was looking at the beginning of that David Evanesian fight. Get all of that out, have a fight, end with a knockout, and then Errol Spence fights him with the longest layoff. That, because honestly, Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence going to take another 6 months to negotiate. So do you guys, Terrence Crawford fans, do you think it's fair that the guy you're fanboying for, Terrence Bud Crawford, to have a fight with David Evanesian and then go to a 6-month negotiation with Errol Spence, and Errol Spence ain't fought since Ugas? Do you guys think that's fair? If you have a problem with this fight getting in the way, then your problem should start with Terrence Crawford. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Huh? Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Y'all got a problem with Errol Spence and Keith Thurman getting in the way. Y'all should have a problem with Terrence Bud Crawford because he started this shit. With him fighting David Ebenezer and getting his tune-up fight in, it's no fair. Either they both come in cold or they both come in after tune-ups. Now, when he did that, you knew Errol Spence was going to have to fight another fight. You knew that. So not one Terrence Crawford fan can have a problem with Errol Spence getting his in. Because that'll be a narrative and that'll be so silly and stupid. That's like if you were to take your best friend's girlfriend and then another one of your friends take yours. Oh, man, he took my girl. You took your boy's girl. Anybody that'd be like, yeah, he's wrong for that, knowing that you took your other boy's girl. Come on, man. Like, don't be silly. Don't be silly. Let me see. YouTube stole my first $5 super chat. Damn. But this fight here is a legacy fight for both of them because of the resumes of both. It is still a legacy fight. Showbiz, you're the GOAT. Thank you for blessing us with your boxing knowledge. Thank you so much. I'm just being fair and unbiased. Y'all don't agree? Terrence Crawford fans, where you at? Look at it like this. Bud was inactive for over a year, and it would be a year for Spence in April. He got to get his in. Once Terrence Crawford got his in, you're right. Errol Spence got to get his in. Yep. But they will have a problem with it being moist. 100%. Terrence Crawford fans, where are you? Preach. That was, look, hell no. He is ducking this man to go to 154. Keith Thurman's always been the backup plan. They've been now you're guessing. Now you're guessing. Now you're guessing. You're doing too much cleaning up Terrence Crawford shit. You're guessing now. When Terrence Crawford took on Ebenezer, that's why the Errol Spence fanboys were upset. Because they were like, damn, not yet. That just kicked the fight further down the street. Y'all don't understand that. Now you're talking about, oh, there was always a plan. Now you're guessing. What we do know as a fact is Terrence Crawford fought David Ebenezer. Soon as that happened, Errol Spence had to fight somebody else. As soon as that happened. And Terrence Crawford did it first. So y'all ain't got nothing to say. Seriously, y'all got nothing to say. Nothing. Bud Crawford fans got nothing to say. Nothing. Terrence Crawford fanboys, just say fact. Y'all know PBC would have, I think they believe. You don't know shit, because I don't know. We don't know for sure nothing. All we know is what happened. So y'all got nothing to say. I have nothing against Terrence Crawford. I have nothing against Errol Spence. But once Terrence Crawford did that, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Errol Spence did that. He's about to do it now. You ain't got nothing to say. The only difference is Keith Thurman versus Errol Spence is a bigger fight than Terrence Crawford versus David Ebenezer. Let me see. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Let me see. I agree with you, Biz, and I rather see Errol versus Thurman than Crawford versus Ebenezer. How is Errol ducking? That just sounds crazy. It sounds dumb. If Errol is ducking, then Crawford is ducking for taking on a less fight. Terrence Crawford ducked first then because he did the exact same shit. That's facts. So there's nothing you can say. It makes no sense. The only reason you'll say anything is if you're doing damage control. It makes no sense. What I want to say is this. I feel you, Biz, but non-title fight. So what? So what? You're trying to find something. It's a fight. He's just having a tune-up fight. It's a fight. Let me tell you this. Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis. Is that a title fight? I feel you, Biz. I got a problem with title fights. Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Is that a title fight? Say yes. Yes. What title? What title? What title? What title? What title? Let me see. Flex on them. See, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. I'm living here. Y'all just live here. Let me see. Let's be honest. When Bud fought that C-level fighter, he was in the middle of negotiations with Errol Spence. Exactly. So that puts Spence in the situation he is right now. He has to fight his manager. Yeah, he has to fight the WBA regular. That's a title. If that's the title, how is Devin Haney undisputed? Why wasn't Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez for undisputed then? We got too many titles, right? So stop it. And what weight class is Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fighting at? Tell me the weight class. What's the name of it? Let me see. It's hard for me to even call Thurman a tune-up. I'm saying, but you tell me the weight class that they're fighting at. Twitter title, Facebook title. Right. The Twitter and Facebook title. The Instagram title. What weight class they fighting at? They ain't fighting at 135. They ain't even fighting at 140. 138. So what the hell y'all talking about? Let me tell you what I want. I'm going to keep it real. Errol Spence, I love you like a play cousin. Keith Thurman, I love you like a play cousin. Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, I love y'all like play cousins. PBC, I love you like a play cousin. But let me talk to you, PBC, real quick. Not getting on you, but let me run something by you. You want to hear what I got to say to the PBC? Y'all want to hear it? Y'all want to hear it? Let me give it to you. Hold on. Flex on them. Showbiz the variant. See, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. I'm running here. Y'all just live here. Let me see. When people start talking gibberish, can you play a clip? Yeah. Or Oswald Bates. Yeah. From In Living Color. We got to do something like Bring My Man. Yeah. Because that's what a lot of people sound like. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Yeah. A new member. Baby. Let me talk. Let me say something to the PBC. PBC, I'm about to talk my spit. You guys are doing a great job. Hold on real quick. My dog's barking upstairs, but let me make this point before I go upstairs. You guys are doing a great job. You guys got prelims on YouTube and everything. But I got one request. If Errol Spence versus Keith One Time Thurman and Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia are both in April, put them on the same damn card. UFC does it, and I see you guys kind of looking at the UFC, and that's great to do, to see what the UFC is doing. PBC, UFC, PBC, you're doing the right thing with the prelims, and y'all doing the right shit. Now, and y'all got stacked cards now. Put Errol Spence and Keith Thurman on the same card as Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis. People will buy that and not steal it. Hit the Tyson bell. Dude, the UFC does it all the damn time. People going to buy it. Stack up your pay-per-views. People going to buy it, bro. Stack it up. Make that April, make that night something everybody will never forget. Errol Spence versus Keith One Time Thurman, co-main of Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis. I don't care. Price pointed at $100. Price pointed out, whatever it is, put it on the same card. Just try it. PBC, you want to run boxing? You want to dominate boxing? Try this. Try it. Give people more than what they paid for. Try it. I don't go viral every day. I don't. I barely go viral. But my podcast, my shows, I overdo it. I give them more than what that like is for. I put my all into it. Give them a product that's more than what they pay for once. Keith Thurman and Errol the True Spence on the same card as Javante Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. That's my request. That's my request. This is what I mean. Though, why not fight the Mandatory, who've been waiting to up a weight to fight over the heel Keith. I had the best Bud for a shit. This is what I have to say, brother, about that. Keith Thurman is fine fighting him at 154. So what are we complaining for? If Keith Thurman don't have a problem and he's fighting him at 154, what am I complaining for? What am I complaining for? Am I going to get a title? Am I losing out on the title? What difference does it make? This is for ass weapons. Errol Spence been trying to give him that ass whipping for 4 years. Keith one time Thurman want to prove that he wasn't ducking it better than him. This right here is just for bragging rights. Let me see. 100%. Hold on. Let me see what my bully is barking at. I'm about to grab my crossbow. Hold on real quick. Somebody about to catch a fade. Shoot. Man, it was just I'm getting my man cave together, if you guys haven't noticed, so more stuff is coming in. That's all. DJ Thurman is leagues better than Ebenezer. Yeah, oh yeah. Another thing I want to say is this. I don't even care about Terrence Crawford versus Spence. Yeah, I said it. I don't even care about Terrence Crawford versus Spence. Right now, I just want to see fights. That's where I'm at. I'm not hyped on one fight anymore. Boxing isn't one fight for me. Boxing isn't about just Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. It ain't one fight for me. I'm over it, bro. Spence, fight Keith Thurman, stay at 154. Fight Fundora, vacate your titles. I don't care. Don't fight Terrence Crawford ever. I really don't give a damn. I don't give a damn, bro. Fight him or not. I don't care anymore, bro. I'm ready for Errol Spence to fight Fundora, fight Jermell Charlo. I mean, I don't care. I'm not stuck on that fight anymore. Y'all played me long enough. I ain't going to sit there with a boner for 4 years. It's over with. I'm tired now. Hold on. I'm on my soapbox.
He didn't get out of the cock-a-doodie car.
Let me see. But that weird if Keith wins, who really care about Errol versus TC? It would mess that up. No, it wouldn't. If Keith wins, Errol Spence can still fight Terrence Crawford for undisputed at 147. It's not about just, it won't be its most hyped as if both of them are undefeated. But if Errol Spence get his ass whipped, good. Terrence Crawford, you fight Keith Thurman at 154 then. If Keith is better than Errol Spence, good. Now I know. I don't want to be fooled that Errol Spence is the best welterweight if Keith whoop his ass. Now I know Keith is better. So Keith versus Terrence Crawford, I don't care, bruh. Just fight. Let me see. Flex on him. Y'all wanna believe in a fairy tale more than real life. If the reality of it is that Keith is better than him, then Keith versus Terrence Crawford. I don't care. I want the best to fight the best. Not who I think the best is to fight who I think the best is. Seep, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. I run it here. Y'all just live here. Let me see. When Spence and Crawford fight, they need to have Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson on the card. Oh, that'll be lit. Have lit cards. PBC is doing it already. Top Rank is doing it. If you stack a pay-per-view like the UFC, people will buy it. No one would want to risk a sketchy live stream that is low quality and cuts out half the time. 100%. They wouldn't want to steal it because they go in and out People going to buy it and have fight parties. That's why the UFC is such a great product, because people don't even know who's fighting. But if they know that a fight is happening, they know it's going to be lit, because they put together a full card full of great matchups, and you love the product. Let me see. And Wilder versus Ruiz on the card too. Yeah, put them on the card too. I hear that they fight in April. Oh, we're about to go over, y'all. We're about to go over. This is about to be a long. It's over. It's about to be a long podcast because I'm not even halfway done. Get Puerto Rico versus Thunder Lips on the card. Yeah, hell. Hold on. I like that. Hold on. Where we at? Where we at?
So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf.
What are Thurman keys to victory versus Spence? Move and hit him with big shots. Move and hit him with big shots. Stay moving. The same keys of victory for Terrence Crawford, Keith one time Thurman got. Keith one time Thurman can still punch, especially at 154, I'm assuming. Move and get him out of there. Let me see. Same shit. Everybody, hold on. Let me get some more.
Hey, yo! Comments! Fix me some of that dick gravy.
Okay, so we have a comment from Sully. Dude, the fight night live stream is going to be hilarious. Gotta rock the OG Keith one time Thurman wig. Yeah, 100%. My man Sully. Hold on. Let me give Sully. He probably ain't even here, but let me give him. Let me see what DJ. Reality is off to disappointing. Thanos. Yeah, that's 100%. Let me move on to the next one. Do you think if this happens in April, it pushes back Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia if they still trying to finalize the April 15th date? No. There's more weeks. There's more weekends than just April 15th. They could try to double their bag by having 2 separate dates. But what's going to happen is people are going to either pick the April 15th date or the other fight or the other April date. If what fixes that is put them both on the same card. You can double the price and put them on the same card. You can make it 120 and put them on the same card. People are going to buy it. Let me see. What else we got? That's a good point, bro. I will overlook a lot of duckery seeing how he is fighting just to fight. I can't do nothing but respect that. Oh, that's in response to me saying that this fight is thug life. Me saying that it's not for a title, and Keith one time Thurman is going to fight him anyway. Then that throws the duck thing out the window unless you feel that he's just trying to get one last big bag before he retires, and then there's a perception there. Now imagine Plant Benavidez on that card. They're gonna need the SWAT team at their conference. Yep, no glove touch from all these all 3 fights. What you think? Yeah, here's my thing. You can have them all 3 together, or you can just have Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis by themselves, and Errol the True Spence versus Keith Thurman, and David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant on the same card. You can do it however you want, but that's a lot of money. They're gonna own April. Let me see. Flex on them. Roll out. See. Pow. King Kong ain't got on me. I run it here. Y'all just live here. Keep my wife's name. Yes. Thank you so much for the super sticker, my brother. What else we got? David's punch like a mule. Yeah, Davis punched like a mule. I know someone who temporarily lost their eyesight from a blow to the head, but it was a car accident. Scary part. Yeah, it's like a mini car accident that Gervonta Tank Davis is doing. So let me get some more comments. Hold on real quick. Bruh, you're going to have a field day seeing Thurman getting destroyed with body shots. Yeah. If Keith one time Thurman still has a glass body at 154, it's about to get chewed up. What else we got? Spence said he wouldn't give Keith a shot at them belts because Keith didn't give him a chance. But hey, I love the fight. Oh, well, yeah, that's the pettiness. So he stayed consistent with the pettiness. But at least they fought, because if they didn't fight, I was ready to call Errol Spence a duck. I was. Let me see. I think this is our last one. Enoch, you the #1 YouTuber, making excuses for Errol Spence. Wait a second. You're the #1 YouTuber making excuses for Errol Spence not making the Crawford fight happen. Okay, Number one. Hold on, y'all. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me see. I agree with what you're saying, but do you feel as though some of these fighters would have ego issues with being on the same card? No, because I not Tank. Because I saw when Tank was like, yo, this reminds me of the amateurs, me and all these fighters together. No, I don't think they would. I don't think they would. But look, hey, look, that comment was dumb. Hold on, dog. Let me give him that comment was dumb. That comment was dumb. Enoch said, you the number one YouTuber making excuses for Errol Spence not making the Crawford. I never said that. I never made one excuse for Errol Spence not making the fight. What the hell is he talking about? See, that's what happens when you hear something and you feel energy and you not listening to the words. You're assuming that, I was on somebody else's podcast. What was his name? His name was Bud. His name is Bud Crawford. My bad, brother. I'm no disrespect. Bud Crawford, Easy Way, Easy Route, or something like. And I was on that panel, and I've never really done that before. I did it once with the Boxing Voice, and on that panel, they were like, "Yeah," like trying to ask me a bunch of questions, and they realized I've never said what you thought I was saying. All I did was repeat what I've actually said. And they were like, oh, okay, I feel you. I'm happy you cleared it up. But all I did was repeat what I said. Right? So a lot of times you have people hear me. There you go. Boxing Nerd was there. Bud Crawford beats Easy Way. That's right. But you were there. All I did was repeat what I've said. And it was like, oh. Right? So my man, but I'm going to tell you what he said. I'm going to tell you what Enoch said. That we know. I'm the same one making excuses where you're the same one who said this.
You big dummy.
Yeah. You smelling upset. You smelled a fart. You ain't smelled shit. You're the same one that said it's going to be a unanimous decision and Tank won't get the KO. So don't jump around like you don't know what I say and you say all the wrong shit. Get the hell out of here, dog. Get the hell out of here. The Spence Thurman press conference going to be fired. Get your popcorn ready. 100% hit the Tyson bell. 100%. No way. What the? Yeah. Hey, check him out again. This is what he.
You big dummy.
Yeah. Oh, let me see. Back to boxing. That's all we're talking about is boxing. I don't know what that meant. All right, here we go. Optimus Prime. Roll out. They hear you. They're just not listening though. Facts. They hear me and then their brain makes up something else. They're not listening. Not listening. I understood why Keith Thurman took on that David Evanesian. And I understand why Errol Spence taking on Keith Thurman at 154. I understand. And there's a cause and effect. I knew as soon as Bud Crawford got that fight with David Evanesian, here you go. There's a cause and effect. I knew it 100%. I knew it 100% what was going to happen. I knew exactly what was going to happen. Okay, so let's move on. Thurman Mike going to have spit all over it. Yeah, that's... Oh my God, suffering succotash. Hold on, where we at? Here it is.
God damn, that boy can sing.
So here we're about to do the Twitter fingers, if you guys don't mind. Hold on, let's see what movie has to say. Gotta run, Skeletor messing with my Wi-Fi. See y'all later. Ha! Hit the Tyson bell. That's all right, Playboy. I'll see you around, my brother. Thank you so much for supporting. Okay. We got to do the Twitter fingers to end the show. Let's do the Twitter fingers. Everybody, Twitter fingers brought to you by BK. We love you. Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers. Okay, here's the Twitter fingers. Errol Spence versus Keith Thurman is reportedly now being finalized as a non-title fight at super welterweight, expected to take place in April. Good. Let's move on. Eddie Hearn, he says the dangerous thing about Gervonta Davis is he's a deep thinker. Facts. Not articulate. Oh, shit. This is what Eddie Hearn said. Eddie Hearn said, the dangerous thing about Gervonta Davis is he's not a deep thinker, not articulate. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. There is no way to mean it. Yeah, stupid. Let me see. He's a bad MFer. Facts, like Mike Tyson. That makes him dangerous because he's fearless. You can't get into his head. Oh, number one, Mike Tyson wasn't fearless. Number two, no fighter is fearless. Oh, God. Listen, bro. It's no, don't say any fighter is not articulate. I want to let you guys know this. All right. It's a very sensitive thing for fighters because they get punched in the head for a living. All right. And words like punchy, words like not articulate, that's just foul. All right. You should know better, Eddie Hearn. You my boy, though. Love you like a play cousin. But honestly, you should know better to say that, brother. You deal with fighters all the time. These fighters give up school to fight. They put money in your pocket because they dedicated their whole lives to fighting, their education and everything. I'm one of them. I had to make a decision between getting punched in the head or going to school. And I chose school. All right. But I know that fork. You can't do that, man. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. You can't do that. All right, let's move on. Shakur Stevenson. I'm going to be 3 weight division world champion this year. 19 fights in, and I'm 25 years old. Hashtag chasing greatness. I'm sure he seems Shakur Stevenson seems extremely impatient. Like he wants to get him in. You just heard me and felt energy. Sounds like a perfect comeback when you're arguing with your girl. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Shakur Stevenson says, I'm coming. That's what she said. Let's move on. This is from Box Raw. Anthony Joshua is set to link up with Derek James as his new trainer. So it's been confirmed. Anthony Joshua has chosen Derek James to be his new trainer in the States. I'm very curious. See, Derek James, DJ, is AJ don't got the chin to fight like how Derek James got people fighting. It's throwback 90s level. Not to get on AJ's chin, but I'm just saying he fight him in a Julian the Hawk. He makes everybody Julian the Hawk Jackson. He makes everybody the G-Man. All right, so shit. But with AJ's power and athleticism, I hear you, AJ. Get knocked out or knock somebody out. It's going to be exciting to see you with Derek James. If Derek James get this guy to a title fight by the end of the year, that guy's going to be Trainer of the Year back to back. Let me see. Flex on him. See, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. I run it here. Y'all just live here. Sup, Biz? Sorry I'm late. No, hey, you fine, brother. I'm in South Africa on vacation. Brother, please. Beautiful. But want to say it's significant to me if Errol actually fights Keith and Bud took that easy fight. I understand the money side, but resume and legacy is bad. Well, yeah, Errol is taking huge jumps over Terrence Crawford as far as this portion of Terrence Crawford's career. Like this welterweight portion of his career, Errol Spence welterweight run is better. I think everybody can agree to that. Overall, Terrence Crawford has more accomplishments than Errol, but overall, Errol has a better resume than Terrence. So, and Terrence is a slightly better fighter than Errol. So it's like, that's why everybody want to see them fight. That's why everybody want to see them fight. Let me see. Deontay Wilder's trainer, Malik Scott, has said their next fight is likely Andy Ruiz in March or April. There you go. Hey, on one card now I want to change it. On one card have Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. On the same card have Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz. Then on the other card have Errol the True Spence versus Keith One Time Thurman. And on that same card have Plant versus David Benavidez. Come on, PBC, double it up. And you guys going to kill it. Let me see. Though a mystery opponent is also in play. Shit. Ruiz is mandated, but Deontay is big time. When there's another bigger fighter, step aside happens sometimes. Oh, well. Good match. Yeah, I like that. Yes, Lord. April's going to be one hell of a month. Yeah. Let's move forward. Jose Ramirez versus Richard Comey. Damn. Somebody's. Let me see. Is reportedly agreed for a super lightweight clash on March 25th. And Robisi Ramirez, man, versus Dog Bay is reportedly agreed for a featherweight clash in April 1st. April crazy. Y'all gonna have to figure that out. Top rank, y'all gonna have to figure that out. You don't want to double book it. Y'all got to figure that out. That's crazy. Let's move on. Wait. A force of nature versus an unremovable object. At 100%. Okay, Mike Compinger, he says the WBA president Gilberto Mendoza told ESPN he granted Spence a special permit. Oh, listen, a special permit to fight outside the weight class. That's how it happened, without relinquishing his 147-pound title. So he also holds the IBF and the WBC belts. That's what happened. Okay, so they allowed it. All right, the sanctioning bodies allowed it. So a deal was made. Okay, fine. Let me see. People got to stop saying easy fight just because they don't know the fighter. Well, yeah, because we're not fighting. So it's easy to sit back and say something easy when we ain't doing half the shit. So we got to shut up. I've noticed a lot of people saying that unpopular fighter does not equal easy fight. Yeah, that's my thing with Tank versus Ryan Garcia. That's my thing with that. Nobody's getting punched in the face with Ryan Garcia. So they get to talk shit. Wait, it's just coward talk. Me, on the other hand, a fight's a fight, bruh. I've been in enough of them to know at any point, especially the nerd I've been the nerd, and a bully thought he was bullying me and he got his ass whipped. That's the Black Two Sugars. So while somebody's saying, hey, Ryan Garcia is just a pretty boy. Oh, I knew of a guy, his name was Ben. He was getting all the girls. Just saw him as a pretty boy. You never saw him fight. I saw that boy get into a fight and whoop that dude's ass. One of those hardcore, kind of like ashy kids, whoop that kid's ass. He did some little kung fu shit, right? He did a little kung fu something and whooped his. I'm just saying. Because somebody isn't as ugly as you don't mean he's not as tough as you. So y'all got to stop that. It comes down to throwing hands. Let me see. A great show, Biz. Can I get the throwback? Hit the like. Yeah, everybody, if you can, everybody. I'm happy you requested that. Please.
Hit the like. Your fingers over here be like. There's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Let me see. What else we got? So Spence will have 60 days from the fight to close a deal for a long-awaited undisputed welterweight championship bout with Terrence Crawford at 147. Okay. So here's the deal. After the Keith Thurman fight at 154, he has 60 days to close the deal with Terrence Crawford, or else he has to vacate his titles. Look, try to close that deal. You have 60 days to close the deal. So that's the deal. He has to fight Keith Thurman in April, and then he has 60 days to close the deal to get a fight with Terrence Crawford. If that deal doesn't close, I don't even care. Errol Spence fight at 154, Terrence Crawford fight at 154. I don't care. Terrence Crawford fight Boots. I don't care. I really don't care if they fight or not. But it's 60 days. So now we know what's going on. All right. Now we know. So you don't even have to ask now. You know what happened. All right, let's move on. Oh, Twitter fingers. Leonard Ellerby said, oh, Lord, I don't know what Leonard Ellerby about to say. He said this in response to what Eddie Hearn said about Gervonta Tank Davis not being articulate. I knew somebody was going to say something. Eddie Hearn, you did mean that in a disrespectful way. Facts. Fact. You can't say that and not, that was disrespectful. So I agree with Leonard Ellerby so far. With your privileged racist ass. Oh, I didn't even see it as a racist comment. Okay. Who the F you think you are saying he's not a deep thinker? No, he said he is a deep thinker or not articulate. Right. He said he's not articulate. That's the problem. MFs like you think you are more superior than others. I can go ahead, Leonard. I mean, Leonard, you do the same thing, though. But yeah, go ahead. We don't play that ish over here, you effing clown. Go ahead. Hey, brother, go ahead, brother. I'm for Leonard Smellerby on that one. Leonard Ellerby, let's go, boy. Love you like a play, cuz I'm with him on that one. I'm with Leonard Ellerby on that one, dog. For real. I'm with him on that one. I mean, he came hard at him, pause, but hey, look, bro, you know, you gotta be careful saying a fighter isn't articulate and stuff like that. And really, what Leonard Ellerby was coming from with the racist comment, saying that, hey, man, with how race relations are right now, a white man in a very privileged position, even if he put himself in it, but we know his dad was a promoter. So a white man in that position saying anything about how a black guy speaks with how bad race relations are right now and how bad it's ever been, somebody's going to take it that way. A black man is going to take it that way. A black woman, a black person will take it that way. It is what it is. It's like saying an N-word. Black people can say it, white people. There's certain things that it just, you know, it's a soft spot. It's a sensitive subject, right? You know, how bad the school system is and you know, in the ghettos and in black neighborhoods also, in poverty neighborhoods also with it being against the law for slaves to read. So somebody's going to take it that way. That's a fact. Somebody's going to take it that way. So you got to be aware of that. But where I was coming from was from a boxer's standpoint. There are certain things that we know the culture of boxing. So I'm not going to say that somebody's not smart, somebody's not articulate. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that because they're geniuses in the ring. I'm not going to say that. So he slipped up on that one. All right, here we go. Terrence Crawford. He had this to say. Slaves. Yeah. So there were slaves in America, from Africa. You know this, right? And during those times, it was illegal to have slaves read. They'd get killed or, you know, they'd be punished badly for reading. So that's just in our, you know, ancestry. So then you have the bad school systems, right? You have all those things. So that's why it's a sensitive subject. It's a sensitive subject. All right, let's move on. Terrence Crawford said, yep, I know, but hey, Terrence Crawford, you can't say anything. Love you like a play, cuz. But as soon as you fought David Evanesian, it was a green light for Errol Spence to get a tune-up. And Errol Spence should get a tune-up because it's only fair. But the thing is, Errol Spence has 60 days after that tune-up to make a deal with Terrence Crawford, make a deal with you. I want to say this, though. Anyone who calls Errol Spence a duck for this move is actually saying that Terrence Crawford is a bigger duck because he did it first. So that's why I always tell you guys, be fair and unbiased. Don't go sniffing up somebody's ass and taking sides because you're going to look like an idiot later because they don't care about your argument. They care about themselves. They don't know you. While we're all you guys fighting in the war room and stuff like that. So ever heard of Jim Crow? Or no, he didn't. And zoning? No, he didn't know. But everybody who argues and stuff like that, taking sides, they don't know you. They don't care about you. You're going to look like an idiot later. That's why I say stay unbiased and think about yourself. No, I thought he mean Tank had been a slave. I know about it. Oh, no. I didn't mean that. That's fair. Correct. Okay. Oh, God. Javante Tank Davis responded to Eddie Hearn. This is real beef, bro. See, that's what I'm saying, man. You got to chill. No disrespect. Well, I'm pretty sure Javante Tank Davis took it as disrespect. So here's what Javante Tank Davis said. Not a deep thinker. No, he said he's a deep thinker. Why everybody keep dangerous thing about he is not? Oh, they say he's not a deep thinker. I thought he said he was a deep thinker. Eddie, oh God, I misread. Eddie Hearn said he wasn't a deep thinker. Oh. I thought I read that. I thought Eddie Hearn said he was a deep thinker. Eddie sees Tank talking and he hears Red. Yeah, right. So Javante said, not a deep thinker and not articulate made me not sign that bullshit ass offer he sent me. Yep. He said, me not being a deep thinker, me not being articulate made me not sign that contract Eddie Hearn sent him. What else got into Eddie? I don't know, Ken. Eddie, man, that was you need to come out and say something, bro. You need to come out and say something, bro. The race thing is definitely a thing, really, as a black man. All right. So really, that's a thing. But when I first read the comment, I didn't think about that first. What I thought about first was fighters. So you got to apologize to all fighters, man. They are deep thinkers. They're geniuses in the ring, bro. They are deep thinkers, bro. Don't disrespect their brains. Either don't disrespect their brains, Eddie, and I don't know if you have or haven't, but provide something, some therapy or something with all of your contracts. Provide therapy and provide a retirement program. Don't not provide resources and then call somebody not a deep thinker and not articulate. That was bogus, bro. My thoughts exactly. Yeah, Karma, that was bogus, man. I'll be taking up for Eddie Hearn too. So, you know, I don't know if what you meant by what you said, but either way, you know, because I know I've said things that piss people off that I had to apologize for. So be responsible, man. You got to apologize. You got to apologize for that one. All right. And those, my friends, were the Twitter fingers. BK! Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers! Let me see. How is it a race thing, though? It's sensitive, but I since you asked, I did answer that earlier, but I'm going to ask you this. Are you black? Just real quick. I don't want to make this a whole race podcast. Good job, Biz. Much love to you, chick. Thank you so much. Magic Man, are you black? Yes or no? No, for real bit. He already explained it. I did. But I'm not going to explain it in depth again. I just want to ask him this. Are you black? Where is he? He probably said something. The comments, the show is pretty much over, so doesn't sound racist to me. Jimmy Jam, are you black? I remember when people were clowning Floyd Mayweather for allegedly not knowing how to read. Yeah. But at the same time, he created a generation wealth for his family. Yeah. And we all say our jokes. About Floyd Mayweather. You know I do. I mock him like, let me see. And I mock Lomachenko. Hey. Let me see. Where are they? He's gone. Okay. Jimmy Jam. How about, well, let me do it like this. Let me do it like this to help you out. If you're not black and you don't see it as, you don't take it at all as racist, that's because you're not black. And I can understand that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if a gay person gets offended by something and you're like, man, stop it. Well, that's because you can't relate. You have no idea of the history or nothing, right? So when people have hit me up in email and say, hey, man, that bothered me as a veteran of the military, as a gay person, as a black person, as a Mexican person, I've gotten those emails. And I've apologized or I've explained myself, right? So if you can't identify, you know what I mean? Hit the Tyson bell. But just to help you out, there is a huge history in our ancestry, in our culture, that made it extremely difficult for us as a culture to be literate, right? Articulate, right? The hip hop culture, a lot of it was birthed out of our own language, right? So it's a deep thing. It's really a deep thing. And I can understand now. I didn't take it as a race comment, but I can understand why. Leonard Ellerby was like, bro, all right, here we go. Flex on him. See, pow. King Kong ain't got on me. I run it here. Y'all just live here. Let me see. Good grief. Once again, this war room never understands race issues. Well, a lot of them do, but here's the beauty. Here's the beauty. I'm white, right? You're not gonna feel it. Even if I explain it to you, you ain't gonna feel it. So I get why you missed it. But here's the beauty, Kane. This community, and I'm going to end with this. This community is filled with different races, different backgrounds, genders, and everything else. And that's what makes this community so great. You bring in people that are not alike. And then we speak about something that we all share as a like interest. And when we do, maybe other subjects come up, and then we get to know each other and our backgrounds. We get to know about our insecurities and everything, and we get to understand each other. This community is more than just boxing. I've said it many times. I don't talk boxing, but with the tool of boxing, we can actually create humanity here, some unity here. We can. So instead of getting on people for not understand why people won't understand, right? We can't all relate. I can't relate to Shaq being over 7 feet. I don't know his problems. But with us all being here, we can talk to each other. Right? Hit the Tyson bell. So no need to only talk to like minds. It's more powerful to talk to other people who are not like you. We ain't gonna sit around, circle jerk each other, be like, yep, but grab different circumstances, different brains, different backgrounds, and hold a discussion. Big true. So thank you guys for showing up and showing out. That's our show. Tomorrow I'll be by the fireplace. Friday, we'll have the Facts Friday, but I still gotta take my woman out. I'm taking my wife out on a town. We're gonna have a good time. Okay. Saturday, we're gonna call some fights. Everybody fine? Everyone good? Circle jerk. Yeah. Agreeing with each other. Everybody's good? He's dancing on IG Live. Oh, Lord. What is Javante Tank Davis doing now, bro? What is Javante Tank Davis doing now? What is Javante Tank Davis doing now, bro? Hold on. Oh, I can't even see it. He didn't block me or anything. I just can't. It don't look like it's live. All right, we good. It's an old video. Oh, okay. Thank you guys for showing up and showing out. Showbiz Adult. I'm out. Oh my God. Fantastic.